How to fix trouser pockets using a different fabric. Hi guys, okay, today I'm going to show you how you can fix your trouser pocket using a different fabric entirely, like different pocket tee. Yes, that is what some people call it. As you can see in this video, looking at this now, you'll see that I used a white fabric. That's white for the pocket tee. But when you look at it, you won't know until you turn to the inside. That's when you know that I use another fabric for it. So if you have been looking for a tutorial on how to achieve that, then come, let me show you how to do that. Okay, so first of all, this is our we are fixing this on the knicker, on the shirt. Okay, now you see the pieces I have two pieces apart from the pocketty. You see, now these two pieces are the bigger one is 13 inches length, while the wideness is 4.5 inches. Yes, I made it wide, very wide, so that it will be able to cover. It won't be visible from the outside. That's a white part I'm going to use for the pocketty. Now look at the second piece we have here. The wideness is 2.5 inches, while the length, this length is 11 inches. You can make it shorter depending on how you want it. Okay, now these two pieces are same fabric as the shirt I'm sewing. The same fabric as the shirt I'm sewing. Okay, so now this is the pocketty. This is the fabric I'm using for the inside. That's for the pocket itself. Okay, and as you can see, I already weaved the sides of those two pieces. As you can see, I've weaved one side. I didn't weave the for this one, I didn't weave the side that is straight. I weaved that side that is curvy. You see? Why for the other one, I just weaved one side of it. So this is it. So we'll keep that aside. We'll keep those two pieces aside. Now for the pocket bag, the white piece. The measurement I'm using is 13 by 13. That is 13 inches wideness and 13 inches length. That is for the white piece. Now for the shirt itself, you see this side. If you know, if you've seen my video on how to fix pockets on a trouser, you will notice what I've done here already. I took out 2 inches. I went in by 2 inches and I went down by 7 inches. I slanted it and trim it out. That is how I do fix my front pocket for a trouser or a shirt. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do now is to start working. Like I said earlier, those white parts, the measurement I used is 13 inches wideness to 13 inches length. Okay, and I also fuse stay on the trouser, that's on the shirt by the side. As you can see, I fuse stay on it on the wrong side. I fuse stay on the wrong side. So the next thing I'm going to do now, you see the way I place it, right side against right side. When I place it that way, I'll make sure that the allowance that is there, that's on that white part, is up to 2 inches. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now, you see this our small piece, the smaller one. You see the way I placed it. See the way I placed it. Okay, okay, looking at this now, you know we have three fabrics now. Now that one at the center is supposed, the one I'm touching, is supposed to be equal with that upper one. But because if I make it equal, then this place I just touched now, this edge, it will not be able to get to that edge. You understand? So that's why it looks a little bit longer at the upper part. Okay, so just leave it the way it is. We don't want that upper part to short. We don't want the white fabric to be showing after fixing the pocket. So that is why I did it like that. Our main aim is from that white fabric, from the edge of that white fabric to that place where the short, you see where that 2 inches, that is our main aim. Okay, so just make sure what the allowance you have there is up to 2 inches. Okay, so you place it this way. Then you can use your pin to secure it. I use my pin to secure it so that while sewing it will not be pulling out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to sew. You see the way I'm touching, I'll sew just half an inch from that place, half an inch. Okay, so I'll sew it and I'll show you guys. Okay, so this is it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is please, while you sew, remember to always cut your thread. Yes, cut your thread after and while you sew. Okay, now I'm just going to trim it out. You see the way I'm trimming it? Okay. I didn't trim where I sew, where I stitched. I didn't trim that place, okay? So I'll take off my pins. Then after that, that edge, I'm going to trim it out also so that it will be equal. You see the reason why I made it the inner one longer. If not, this place will not be equal. Like this place, that inner one will not be showing. Instead, I'll be having the white fabric showing, okay? So then you flip it to the other side, okay? So you see the way I flipped it, okay? So if you have now this place now, two things are involved. If you want, you can put your hemming gum in between. You can put your hemming gum in between. Okay, you can put your hemming gum in between there. Use your iron to press it, or you sew. Now I prefer stitching most times, except when there is no light. So I'm just going to stitch it. So you see the way I did it. I'm just going to run a stitch down there. So like I said, you can use your hemming gum, fuse it, and there will be no need for stitching. But I just want to stitch mine. Yes. So it's a matter of choice and what you want. Okay. So I'll just stitch it down. Please, while you stitch, if you did not hem yours, while you stitch, make sure you arrange it very well. Okay. Okay. After stitching, this is what we have. You see it. So the next thing now is to flip it open. You just flip it open, okay? See the way I flip it open. Then you see this other part that was that we weaved. You see it, you cannot leave it like this now. So we have to stitch it down. So we just put it down and I'll stitch it down. Please, while you stitch, try to smoothen it with your hand. You see what I'm doing? So that it won't have any rumpled parts. You see what I'm doing? I use my hand to straighten it and smoothen it, okay? So this is what we have. So this is it. We also turn it back. Okay, our pocket is almost ready. So this is what we are going to do now. Now to the other side of the pocket, see, we're going to get the other piece. You see the second piece, okay? We're going to place it this way, making sure that the straight side is on the tip of the pocket bag. You see the way I place it? Making sure that that part is equal. Make sure that part is equal, both the white and the other piece you're placing on it. Okay, so after that, we're going to stitch. You see where I'm stitching? You run a stitch down. Remember, this particular piece is not straight. It's a little bit curvy at the down part. Okay, so the same thing we did to the other side. As you are sewing, please use your hand to straighten and smoothen it so that you don't have any folding. So you don't have any folding. Okay, so this is it. Okay, we're done with this. So the next thing we're going to do now, we'll turn it to the other side to check if there is any. You see what we have here, that one is a little bit longer. So we're going to trim out that part that is longer, because what we are working with is of the white part. That's the white fabric is the measurements you are working with. So the other color, we are going to just trim it out. That's the other fabric, just like I'm doing. Okay, so after trimming it, we now turn it again to the right side. Okay, so see what I'm doing now. You pick up the other side. See the way I did it? Then you take it to that part we just finished stitching. Please, when you place it, make sure that at the upper part, the allowance you have there is up to 2 inches. Just check what I'm going to do now. You see, I'm checking. Make sure the allowance you have there is up to 2 inches, because that was what I took as before I started making this pocket. Then I'm going to stitch. Okay, I'll just stitch it down, just little top stitch, that is all. Okay, then I'll go down. Okay, so this part is already stitched, then I'll go down. I'll also stitch that down part. I'll just stitch it down so that it won't be able to pull out. So this is it. I'll stitch this part also. Okay, so the next thing is to flip the pocket, our short, the way I just did. Flip it to the other side, then you make a notch. You see where I made a notch? You make a notch, then you put your hand inside, bring out the pocket bag. You bring it out. I think my camera didn't capture that notch I just made. So you see where I made that notch? You see there? So then you trim out. You see that it's not equal. I'm trying to make all the fabrics equal. Okay, so then I'm going to run a stitch. Now watch carefully while I sew this. You notice that I didn't just run a straight stitch. When I got to that part, I had to make it a little bit curvy. Just look at what I did here. I made it a little bit curvy. Here you see? Okay. So I made it a little bit curvy, just like this, see? To give it that pocket shape I want. So that is it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to trim out the excesses. If you don't have any excess to trim, no problem. But if you have, then just trim it out. Please don't cut the place you've stitched, okay? So just trim it out. Then put my hand inside and bring it out again. Our pocket is 100% ready. It's just remaining, okay, let's say 99% ready, just 1% remaining, okay? So now if you want to leave it this way, fine. But I like to run a stitch again. I don't want stories like, the thing got torn or something like that. No. So I'll just run another stitch on the same line like the one I did inside, okay? I'll just stop stitch on it. So our pocket is almost ready, like I said. So this is it. This is the finished work. So you see how it looks. So the next thing, I'll just go top stitch this upper part. Yeah, so that when I'm sewing other fixing the band and everything, I won't be struggling with the pockets. So I'll just top stitch it. So this is how to fix your trouser pockets. That's trouser front pocket or shorts using a different fabric, that's using another pocketty, another color of fabric for the pocketty, and nobody will know unless you put your hand inside to check the fabric that was used. So if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to share it, don't forget to tell people about it, don't forget to like it, okay? So try out this thing and let me know if you got it, and if you did not, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm going to answer you in the comment section. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Please, if you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.